Redskins, the Washington Redskins. After all the hype, it's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Outside the tear bite all the way over there. I know, man. That's what I'm looking at right goddamn now. God damn, man. These niggas need to get a life.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
He's trying to make
that is the kind of tackle you want to see all
too.
game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Money, baby. Money, baby. Money, baby.
Going deep for Hopkins. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd and 15 now. Trubisky. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Washington. 46 yards.
Maybe I can't throw him my DB. Maybe I can't throw him my DB.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10. Just
play too much, man. I ain't seeing him. I just started hearing the shots.
Throwing here, Trubisky. It's caught by Coleman. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
What was me?
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal.
Associate just watched me get killed. He 10 feet away from my body. Ain't sent a round down range nowhere.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone to stop
I'm trying to call that tail bite back. It's like
the first touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0.
They're going to park this bitch all the way in Boondock Hell.
The team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You see that bitch?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
This is a short term.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
No. Fuck the Terry. Oh, man.
A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. Levante David in on the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
7 yards there and a first down.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down was.
This might be hell, bro. They ain't playing.
Created some space, and he got there.
So this lobby is not playing, man. Oh.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing
hell on here today.
often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Bro, I don't even be seeing this shit on the map.
Right there.
McCaffrey. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting
like, oh, man, we
getting
lit the fuck up.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop.
Oh, God damn, man.
See ball, get ball.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'm about to go passive mode on these niggas.
It's just me and you. It's just me.
I know.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on football there, and it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that.
It's a bike and a helicopter.
Sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 coming.
Sorry, bro.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
You gonna tell him?
Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, they bring their punter out there now.
Cooler, man.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill.
Think that a cooler was a game.
Now you see why it's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10. I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
No. Ooh.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
I just watched this civilian wreck one of them cops in that car, bro. He ran in there, clean smoke, got out of the van and started running. Ooh, and they shot his ass down.
18.
Hell yeah.
Check 59, Mike is 59. Alert.
Bro, he dead right here. Look at him. That's the van you just pulled on to. That's the van he ran the cop over with. But he dead right here. They capped his ass right here.
Second and 3. Trubisky. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll get it up.
He got out of there. Thought he was going somewhere. Them cops said, hey,
that a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield.
I didn't want to go in there and get
just
one.
It
need to be 2 of
Let
us.
him get the first
down. If I grab one, they not on us.
Right.
Well, they wasn't at first.
On first down, it's Coleman. And he's got room. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20. Touchdown, Washington. Tevin Coleman, 79 yards. And the Redskins get the quick straight touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
It's the wrong lobby that had a cop.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Nigga.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They script.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They'll set up to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
We had lost the helicopters, and I saw a cop up ahead, but nobody directly behind us. So
and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's the helicopter, man. They play it.
Trubisky
they play too much.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Rolling to his right. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Back to throw on 2nd and 10. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. 57.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
I need a car, but I can't steal one because the cop right outside.
As a receiver, if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just
trying to get the cops back.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And an alley to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
He ain't leaving. He right there.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the run, we better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
He was only that far away.
First tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
Battle the helicopter, battle the cops, battle these red dots. Then when I get a cop, here he come pulling up.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
He dropped the drill off.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Strip that ball. Ran,
Helicopter. Death by cop.
Watch the motion.
Death by.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Before I go and just
And
back.
his kick here is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that.
It ain't gonna have no money for that shit.
It doesn't put an emphasis
know
on
why?
trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited.
We making it.
Those up on
We
the board.
getting past it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half.
teammates
I'm
would blow
guessing
a
the
million
next
on.
play here is
My teammate wouldn't blow a
It's a
million
wise play
on no
because if you
damn
think about trying to
Chevy,
fool
no
them
box
here,
Chevy.
here's what you're
We
facing.
have
You're
a
facing
damn
a
two-bike
loosened up
system right
secondary.
now.
playing a lot deeper than
my
normal.
teammate rather
So
have
even
Fox
if you
Chevy
run
on
some type of
30, on
misdirection,
28s.
you're only
Then
going to
invest
for a second or so,
press.
and guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you a stone's throw across I-4 to Orlando.
That's why I let you get in the cup, man. I saw him coming. I was like, you stay on the bridge. It was too late for me.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
So not only did you not get the nigga that ran me over, but then you got me ran over twice. Huh? And you got the cops on us?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Get in the car!
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
He took off a little.
Right back to Coleman here
Man,
on 1st
fuck
down.
this lineman, man. Shit!
He's got the first down and more past midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
They're trying to show that
You see how all these motherfuckers in passing mode? Because they sick of this shit, too.
Keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
That's some wood.
Henry. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Washington.
Shit, they killed me before I can even lock on to him.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Fire rate on the damn helicopter so damn fast.
Further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
Look, niggas choosing the easy way out because they tired of niggas killing them.
Contributing to their lead, he wants to continue to do so.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned,
and he's going to be driven down. Jadavian Clowney able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
With the damn Akula. Ain't did no missions, ain't accomplished nothing on the game. Just bought a damn Akula.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
That's the helicopter.
This is McCaffrey. And an alley to run.
That's the one that goes in stealth mode.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line and linebacker. Second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on the defense.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Back to throw now on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah,
knew when I
for
stood
him,
the fuck
got
up.
a couple
That's
more
what
downs
was
to
gonna
play
happen.
with.
That's why I was crouched.
2nd and 10. This is the tight end Fant. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. When the
security guard so
when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
54. Mike 54. Pick it up. Pick it up.
What's the tag?
2nd and 14. And the pressure gets to him again. Jadeveon Clowney bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
You ain't gonna make it over there, bro. It's far as fuck. You better off getting in one of these cars and driving to it.
Out is Myers for the Seahawks field goal. From the left hash, this from 39.
Oh, that's different. You said,
and Myers able to knock it through. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think about it
now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. This is Henry, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky going underneath. It's Coleman.
They
he's
know
able
me.
to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a first down following a gain of 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Coleman. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now Trubisky to throw.
Who are you at?
He is going to find Hill here. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's Trubisky. It's caught. Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's got Smith here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This nigga ain't even gonna stop. Well, this nigga here ain't shit.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Switch.
You was gonna come past me. You want me to go back, go in
The
reverse?
Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I see a jet. Hell no.
All day, dog.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
God damn!
At the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
God God
The offense
damn.
back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This quarterback, 6 for 6, is coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes.
That motherfucker, he near me. He just killed me. That motherfucker's so fast, bro.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Jet so goddamn fast.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Stay hidden. I got you.
Check 3, check 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Shit, nigga, that's what I did. I'm pulling into the thing
here
so it can let me drive in the garage. They didn't want to let me drive in.
He came in. Down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 29-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Breaking that one up was Justin Evans. Read it perfectly. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
He'll look to throw. And he just chucked it.
Hey, you know what mission I'm about to do while these niggas in the mood for killing?
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the
That
field.
Duke shipment mission, let them go hunt them motherfuckers down. The shipment, you know, the one where I be on the bike trying to catch all the motherfuckers to shoot their supply down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Bro, the mission is like 10 spots on the map. You and TJ were in the helicopter trying to shoot them.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one at the end and get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
I wholeheartedly do believe that. Yes, I do.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he'll get in. They're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it.
That's all quiet. I don't get no blowing up. I just step back outside.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Every day, any day.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
And the kings of the Super Bowl are the Washington Redskins. They win it, and they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood.
That song was hard, bro. I mean, that song hard, bro. Like, you know, motherfuckers can, that bitch get in, man. Fox couldn't even rap, for real. But that song now, shit, Fox was on it. Fox song.